Do you have a bad habit of setting these amazing year goals and then before you know it, you totally forgotten about them and put them on the back burner? I am totally guilty of this. Hey there, it's your Las Vegas realtor, Nashira Gamino, here with my very first book review. So today I want to discuss The 12-Week Year by Brian P. Morgan and Michael Lennington. Thank you to both of these authors for putting this book out. It has been a total game changer for my life, and I super am glad that I added this to my list of books to accomplish this year. So if you would like to get together and maybe form a team so we can go over the weekly scores, I would totally love to partner with you and do that. So there is a Calendly link below. If you would like to click on that and we can schedule a time to meet, I would love to get with you and go over that or just discuss the book further. So let's dive right into it. So basically it breaks the year down into 12, instead of 12 months, it breaks it down into 12 weeks. And the reason why this is so important, and they go over it in far way more detail in the book, is because it's long enough for you to set goals and accomplish them, but short enough to keep you on track. And I don't know about you, but I can get distracted very easily, and it is so important for me to keep distractions to a minimum and just kind of focus on what needs to be done. However, I also had the very bad habit of overloading my schedule with all these things. I would go out and plan a week and it would just look completely full and overwhelming, and I'm just like, oh my God. And you guessed it, I got absolutely close to none of it done. If I was lucky, maybe even half, but it was terrible. It was a terrible strategy. And it's something so obvious, but they literally make you, number one, break your goals down into like 1 to 3. He really says that one's kind of better, but if you want to have 3 primary goals on there, that's totally fine. And then you're gonna like list out everything that it takes to accomplish those goals, and then he's gonna make you break it down even further to only those 5 top tasks or those key things that need to get done to get you, or to get that goal accomplished, right? So that was very hard for me to do, and I'm very happy to say that I went from a traditional paper planner, from writing and erasing and highlighting, and I transitioned just last week over into Google Calendar, and I absolutely love it. It's been great, and I love the color coding. I love the time blocks. It's been wonderful. So aside from that, time blocking is also very important, but he has you time block with a bit of a buffer. So if you happen to run a little bit late, or you're a little bit behind, or maybe a meeting went further, it kind of doesn't put your whole day behind, which I also really like, because my calendar was just like stacked. It was just like one thing after another, and it was just like completely overwhelming. So once we were able to take that out of it, it just looks simple, concise, beautiful, color-coded, and lo and behold, I'm getting stuff done. So there's that. And another key part of the book is he has a scorekeeping method that he uses, that you'll score each day, and then you'll look at it from a week aspect, and as long as you hit at least 85% or above on each day and each week, then you're more than likely to accomplish the goals that you set forth or that you're working towards. And he really dives in on the whole accountability aspect of how we're always looking for somebody outside or something or someone to help hold me accountable. But he really does a good job they really do a good job on breaking it down into you holding yourself accountable, because it's your goals, it's your schedules, and nobody's going to care about it more than you, so why would you not be the one to hold yourself accountable? Aside from that, he does believe if you're either a solopreneur, or if you work in a team, or if you're majority solopreneur but you have like a small team that you kind of collab with, they highly recommend getting together and just having like a quick meeting. And it's really just an overview, right? You're just giving them a snapshot. This was my score for this week. Maybe this is something I can improve on, or one thing that I'm working on, or whatever the case may be. And you could give feedback back and forth, or bounce ideas off, or maybe somebody has a similar issue and they've kind of solved it and they can help you do the same, whatever the case may be. But that just collaboration aspect of it is really important. So if you would like to collaborate, if you've read the book, or if you're reading the book and you see the importance of it, and if you already can see how it's going to change your life, I would love to connect with you. There is a Calendly link in the description below. Please click on that, schedule a time, and I'd love to be one of the partners on your team. We could discuss briefly what our goals are, how we're working towards them, and especially that weekly scorecard. That makes just a good collaboration to kind of not necessarily hold you accountable, but just keep you on track, so we know, okay, we got 12 solid weeks to like get from A to B. You know, each week, are you getting there? Because it's so critical, it's so important. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it has encouraged you to get yourself a copy of the 12-Week Year by Brian Morin and Michael Lennington. I will link a Amazon link below. I am not affiliated with the book sales or anything. I just want to spread the word on how awesome this book was. So look to the description below, and I hope you have a great day.